just reviewed some of the footage, and I wasn't too pleased with the ZV1. I'm filming this, changing some things up a little bit just to make sure, but the skin looked whiter. I just turned off the skin softening, so we'll see if that makes a difference. But it didn't look as, I like the colors better on the RX100. It's got to be a setting, I would think, but maybe not. Maybe just the 1.8 making it too bright. I don't know. Everyone's skin's different. Mine's disgusting, but whatever. One thing I found out, there is an ND Auto, which I have it on right now. It works on HD, not 4K. So 1080p works on, but in 4K for some reason it doesn't auto. I don't know why that is, or the reasoning behind that, but alright, there is a thing called Intelligent Auto for film. So it's like Intelligent Photo, but it has an Intelligent Auto for video. And that's what it's on now. And I'm looking at, and it went from 1.8 to 3.5. My ISO is still nice and low at 160. My shutter speed's 125, so we're not doing the true 180 rule. Looks pretty bright out. I'm gonna walk. Let's see how it is. Any different in stabilization? Should switch the scenes. So, yep, it's in landscape now. And before it was in portrait mode. There's a little green guy. I've never seen an icon before. Like a walking guy. Say, oh, he's walking. I'm gonna do the same thing next, but I'm gonna do all manual settings. Let's see who wins this battle. What you doing, Lou? What you doing? Got your ball. You got your ball. You got your ball. Alright, let's do some manual stuff. So this is manual settings. 1.8 at 1/50th of a shutter speed because we're at 24p. ND filter is on, which was much needed. ISO is blinking at 125. Alright, we changed it to Tony 2.8 and that looks a little bit better. What are you doing? Hello RX100, where have you been all my life? My dog loves to bark at people. Does your dog do that? Just an annoying barker? Why do I feel that the other one crops in more? Feels like it crops in more. I guess it crops in for, for the stabilization. But I don't think it's any different. I don't think it's worth the crop in. Maybe I should just use standard on that one. So I don't have any picture profile going on. Nothing really different about that I can tell about these colors. I know Sony changed their colors. Supposed to be better in the ZV1, but I'm tending to like the RX100 color profile. Tony 2.8 rocking aperture priority.
Hello.
This is my beauty feature on the RX100. Turned up to medium. Does that look better? Oh, there you go. Now it's a high. If I go any higher, I can't see. I gotta clean my windows. Obvious it is. Alright, here we go. Oh, super scary. Cars everywhere. I think the image just appears nicer on the RX100. I don't know why. I looked for the settings. They're the same, they're on standard. There's no adjustment at all to the color. It's the same lens, right? Well, I mean, it is a different lens, but the same sensor. Maybe it's just that 1.8. See, right now it's going to come out fuzzy because the ND filters make it go up to 2000 ISO. That is not cool. So hold on. Alright, ND filters off. Does this look better? The ISO dropped down to 125, so that's a lot better. We're still at 1.8, but we're rocking at 1/400. On auto, of course. Alright, this is the RX100. This is my low light test. What do you think? ISO's at 800, 2.8. We're in aperture priority. This is going to give you an idea what it looks like in low light. I don't know if it's tracking my eyeball anymore. And we're doing 4K 24. Alright. This is the ZV1. You're like 2 minutes difference in time. It looks darker. We're at 1.8. I put the ISO at 800 to match, but it looks a lot darker. 24K. It is tracking. It's tracking my face. It's tracking my face. This looks darker. I don't know why it would be darker. Alright, they're right next to each other. It's about 120. For some reason the shutter speed is lower on the RX, and this is a 1/50th. So now we're both on auto. Now the ZV1 looks brighter. Yeah, now the ZV1 looks brighter. But which one looks clearer? They're both, well, they're on auto, so I don't know what they're doing. 1.8 over 1/25th on the ZV. And same thing, but it's 2.8. So there's your difference. And the RX is saying we're in night scene, and the ZV says we're running like a portrait style. Okay, I'm gonna talk to the ZV. So one thing I haven't discussed is the ergonomics of the ZV1 over the RX. And I have it in product showcase mode right now, so this should, mosquitoes are coming out. The main thing is the mode dial. The mode dial on top here, it's easy to get to. It's a physical button, so you can go real quick. I initially thought the mode dial in here was a pain, but you get used to it. It's a button and you zip through it. It takes 2 seconds. It's nothing harder than anything else on the Sony camera menu system. Low light test on the RX100 2.8. That looks better already. Just from the screen over here, I could tell it's a lot brighter. Lulu. Now you actually can see the dog. Give and take. Give and take. Alright, audio test. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1 on the ZV1. Volume is at 20%. Wind assistant is off. And we'll play some acoustic music first. Alright, a little vocals.
Never thought I'd be so far from home. Never thought our love could grow so cold. Never thought we had to run through burning fire. Never thought I had to miss you and I.
Sound test with the RX100 Mark VII. We'll start with the vocal first.
Never thought I'd be so far from home. Never thought our love could grow so cold. Never thought we had to run through burning fire. Never thought I had to miss you and I. Life changes as we.
Alright, we'll play the acoustic. So guys, for me, unexpected results. I wasn't even going to do a sound test until I started listening to all the different clips that I put together and noticed that the RX just sounded better every time. The volume levels were pretty much the same. Maybe one was off by 1, which is not much when it goes up to what, 30 or 40. Around 21, 22 was the average between the two. During the sound test I just did, I had it all at 20. But the sound from the RX just sounds fuller. I had to keep adding bass boost to the ZV1 sound. Like it sounded really tinny and echoey, which I wasn't expecting at all. Especially with the wind muff on top, the 3 extra microphones, the whole concentration to have better internal microphones, and the RX sounds better to me. I wasn't expecting it, so let me know what you think. Alright guys, so my final thoughts are going to be pretty much the ZV1. I love the form factor. I love holding it. I love grabbing it. I love turning it on. It can do a lot of things, but for me, the RX100 is just going to outshine it in different ways, especially in photos. I'm going to miss the EVF if I get rid of it. I'm going to miss the flash when you want it and those times at night, you can get a night photo. Not too often, but there are times you want it. So I think the RX is the one for me. Let me know what you think in the comments below if I'm totally off. But other than that, have a good day and see you on the next one. Subscribe.